Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to put together a simple infographic using Canva.com. The example I'm going to use is going to be recreating an infographic made by Miss Leone about Nikola Tesla. So her whole infographic looked like this. You can see it looks like a really long poster. If I zoom in, and kind of get an overview of the things that are on there. So it's got a big title, a couple of facts at the top, a couple of pictures, some bullet points highlighting additional facts. All right, so let's try and create something like this on our own. So my first step will be to go to canva.com. I can sign up with Google, so I'll click that button and use my school Gmail account. And from this screen, I can find the templates for infographics. So I'll go here, and then under marketing, I'll find infographic. Now it looks like I have a whole list of infographics to choose from. I'm trying to find one that's pretty simple, maybe only highlights 4 or 5 things. I like this one here. So when I click it, I will click again on use this template. And this will take you to the editing screen. This arrow here will let me hide the options on the left, so I have more room to work with in this space. Overall, you see that it looks like a long poster like Miss Leone's. If I zoom in a bit more, oop, that's too far. That looks good. If I zoom in a bit more, first thing I notice is that it's already full of text, and I don't want to make a infographic about butterflies. I want to make one that has facts about Nikola Tesla. But that's okay, because I can still use this template as long as I delete the stuff that I don't want and I replace it with the stuff that I do want. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a title. So I'm going to click on that text box. I'll double click and highlight the text so that I can replace it. Let's call this Facts About Nikola Tesla. I think that looks pretty good. I do want to change the text size. Let's see if I can fill up more space there. Okay, so I thought it might be too big, but if I change the size of the box, it turns out it will fit, and I'll just move it around to recenter it. Okay, that looks good to me. All right. Next thing, there's a lot of text here that I don't want to use, and actually when I put my facts on here, I don't think it's going to be this much text anyway. So when I click on this box, it looks like it's actually 2 boxes on top of each other. What I'm going to do is click on the bottom box to delete the bottom part, and I'll save the top part with the larger text. Okay. That looks good to me for now. I'm also not going to save these pictures. I'll put my own pictures in there. We want to make sure you use pictures with your infographic. Otherwise, it'll just be a bunch of text and not very fun to look at. All right, I'm going to delete this picture too. Okay, that was an accident. I actually want to keep that circle. So if I do something that I didn't want to do, I can click the undo button. All right, so I accidentally deleted the circle. When I hit undo, it put it back, and then I'll be more careful and click on exactly the things I want to delete this time. Okay, so now I've got my circles where I imagine that my pictures will go. And as you work, Canva will save your work as you go, so you don't ever have to click the save button. Like, I haven't saved this at all now, but if I were to click out of this screen and exit it, and I went back to canva.com, As long as I'm signed in, which I am, I can go to all designs. It'll say all your designs. And then the infographic I was working on is still here. I just click on it and it takes me back to the workspace. I'll close this left tab again so we have more room to work. Okay, so what facts do I want on here about Tesla? So let's imagine that I already have some research done. I found a website, I paraphrased some facts about Tesla from the website, and these are the facts that I'm going to place onto my Canva. Okay, so let's do this one first. So the date he was born and the date he died. Let's put that first here. So I'm going to click the text box. I'll double click to make sure I'm highlighting the text, and I'm going to paste the text I had copied from my notes document. I'll paste it in. The formatting actually looks pretty good. I don't have to change much. I'll just recenter it, and I'll do the same for my other facts. And that looks fairly decent. The only thing that I don't really like right now is this one is off center, so I want to move this back to center with the circle. Otherwise, I think that's okay. This one, there's so much text that it's kind of butting into this other circle at the bottom. I don't want that. So let me try making the box bigger first. So I'll go left, I go right. That's better. But I think I can do a little bit more. I'm going to try and decrease the text size for the whole thing. Yeah, I think I like that. So we'll move that so it's center with that circle. Okay, so let me zoom out. Too far. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like overall right now. I like it. I think it looks pretty okay. I can add, they had a source on the template, so I can add my own source there. Because I kept a note of which website I used. So I'll paste this one here. I think this would look better if it was on one line, so I'll make the box bigger. And I will center it. Okay, looks good. Now I definitely want to add pictures, because if I don't add pictures, it's just going to look like a bunch of text and won't look very nice. For this first one, how about we do a portrait? So I'll go to Google, let me look for Nikola Tesla. Picture is fine. Picture or portrait. How about this one? This one looks good to me. I want to save this image. So I'll right click, save image as. I'll give it a name so I can find it. How about Canva? How about I name it Canva Tesla 1? Because it's the first one I've saved for my project. And now I'll go to the left and hit uploads because I need to upload an image from my device. I saved this to my computer. So I'll find that file, Canva Tesla 1. And once it's here, I need to drag and drop it onto my infographic. You can see that it's way too big right now. So I can decrease the size by grabbing the corner circles on the image. Small, big. So let me make this about the right size for the circle. Still too big. That looks okay to me. Okay, discovered alternating current. Let me do the same thing and try and find an image for alternating current. How about alternating current symbol? I'll click images. This looks like a pretty decent image. I'll take that one. Save image as Canva Tesla 2, because it's the second image I've saved for this project. And then I'll upload again. So remember, if I want to upload, I'll go to the left and click uploads, and I'll select to upload from my device. I'll find my file. Once it's saved, I'm going to drag and drop it onto my infographic. And let me zoom out so I can see where I want to place this. So I'll resize it, move it around. That looks pretty good to me. Had more than 30 patents. Okay, so when I think of patents, I think of inventions or ideas. Let me see if there's an image in Canva that I can search for within Canva to find it. So let me see what there is for invention. Okay, this makes sense to me. It's like the thought bubble with a light bulb in it, like when somebody has an idea. You can see that there are some images here that have this crown in the lower right hand side. Those are pro images, so you can't use those because you need a paid Canva account. When you have the free Canva account like we have, anything without the crown we're able to use. So that's good because I like this one. So I'll drag that on. It is too big, so I'll resize, drag it to where I want, resize again. That looks okay to me. And then this last image should be about a Tesla coil. And let me go back to Google. How about Tesla coil? I'll go to images. I like this one. Save image as Canva Tesla 3. I'll go to upload. Drag and drop. Resize. Move it. And resize again. Move it. All right. I think that my infographic looks pretty good so far, at least for an example. So let me go back to fit. So overall, you can see that it looks like this. To zoom in to see some more details, I'll go here, and then this is what it looks like from top to bottom. All right, this looks good to me. If you want to send this to somebody, you want to click this button here. This is the symbol that means download. So we can click download. It gives us a suggested type. Most of the time, an image, so a PNG or a JPEG will work well. Also, a PDF, either type will work well. I'm just going to leave it as PDF for right now. And then I'll hit download. It looks like it saved it for me. Let me go to Save As one more time. So it opened it in Adobe. I just want to hit Save As to save it somewhere where I know it'll be for sure. So I'll hit Save As, and then in my Downloads folder, I want to name this Mr. Contreras Tesla Infographic. Okay. So now, if I want to open that, I just have to find it on my computer. So I'll hit Open. I'll click on that file I just saved. And there it is. That's the same place I would go to email this file to somebody or to post it to Google Classroom. And that's all there is to creating a basic infographic in Canva. I hope it was helpful.